Hi guys, I'm Saji. I'm a Senior Art Director with Wanderoo Creative Services. In this video today, we're going to look at a bit about a branding exercise we did. It was one of the first projects for us. The brand was Dakshin Endeavours. It was a non-profit organization that focuses on experiential learning for school students and college, and they do it with a place-based learning, which is an interesting concept to work on. So to start with the brand identity exercise, I would like to call it a brand identity because it's an identity for a brand. It's not just a logo. It's not just a vector and some type element added to it. So to start with this exercise, I did few scribbles, which are here. So I was trying, this is all like basic elements of a book, because I thought knowledge, and then there was something like random things here. So just to get whatever that comes to my head, just drop in, maybe something else, whatever I'm watching, it just comes in, everything in there. And I was trying to approach it by like elements, because it was about students being in a setting where they're interacting with natural elements, something like that. But so I went back to breaking down the name into a mind map, wherein you just take the first word, which is like Dakshin. So you can find anything that you can think of when you say Dakshin. So Dakshin, when I say, I know it's south in directions, and it also brings in an element like compass to my head, because usually you see a compass in default pointing north, and this is south. So it was there. Then endeavors, if you had to break down endeavors, there's not a lot that you can maybe immediately relate to. It's like a duty, it's a goal, maybe like a flag. So then I came up with the compass idea. I took it a little further, and as you can see here, I use the V, alphabet V, as the compass needle, and try to give a complementary font and give a slight arc to give it a slight compass feel. Explored it a little further, giving it a more full compass appearance. Then removes the whole circle from it and more a minimal. Then tried to incorporate a natural element because client had a requirement of such. Client quite liked this at the beginning, and then we wanted to explore more because it was very much the first idea. So then we went back to those elements, as one of the scribbles were there. So as you can see here, these symbols, I created them based on the fact that I broke down whatever they do as a brand. They are very curious, they invoke curiosity and so on. These I tried to break it down into keywords for each item, and then tried a few options with that, and then went to something a little different. Here, this is an axis of knowledge between all the elements, and they wanted it to have a bit of education or a related to education feel to the whole brand. And this is one option they wanted to try with brain corals. So they wanted us to try something like the brain coral, wanted to explore more with some natural elements which are unique to the place they work. So they have a main headquarters in Andaman Nicobar's Islands, and so we tried something with a mud skipper, a nautilus. But nautilus was very commonly used for many brands, many logos. There is so much out there. So we were exploring the other options, and I thought of an option with nautilus, which represents the coastal aspect of their work, and a leaf to represent the land and forest where they have their other projects, and the alphabet D itself. So it was a combination of all three and we came up with something like this. And then I tried to explore a little more to make it look more like a Nautilus, and the color scheme was more on the brown and the green shades to represent coastal and the forest bit of it. And then finally we reached to the final version of the logo, wherein we chose the Nautilus side or the ocean side to have more tones of blue, and then keeping the green side intact. Usually I would prefer to have 3 to 4 colors at max in a brand logo and avoid gradients, which might be a problem in terms of printing or the different mediums that you use. So here we have about 5 colors, including the type color, and 4 shades in the graphic element itself. So this is how the logo will be in black and inverse logo, a few collaterals, and some basic usage, logo usage, safe area and colors, font, and the element adapted into the collaterals. Yeah, so the whole process was a very interesting one in terms of the number of designs and the angles we were going to take and how we reached to the final product. And this is final and approved. So we wish Dakshin Endeavours all the luck with their future endeavors, and thanks for giving us this amazing opportunity as well. So thank you guys.